it going, friends? I'm Doug, Noble Moto on Instagram. This is the first project I'm doing on this channel. It's a little 110cc pit bike for my 10-year-old. It's a really budget-friendly bike. I paid $180 for this whole thing, everything that you see here. I went on eBay and got about $250 worth of parts. And I'm gonna make this basically into almost a new bike. The great thing about these little pit bikes is that they are just really inexpensive. I mean, honestly, you can buy one for $650 to $700 brand new, but I don't know, I like having a project and I love working on motorcycles. So this is a great opportunity. This particular bike, I mean, it is in pretty rough shape. It's even in worse shape than I realized when I first originally got it. I got home and realized, oh shit, it doesn't even have brakes. So it needs some work. It needs brakes, it needs tires, it needs all new cables. I got a new body kit for it, and we're gonna go through and we'll do this project. This will be, like I said, the first project I have on this channel. It's not gonna be like a full, complete restoration like I would do, let's say for my Bull Taco, for example, that I did recently. This bike just doesn't have the value. I'm just gonna go through quick and do everything that I need to do to get my kid out there and ripping around in the yard and wherever we want to take it this summer. So yeah, these little 110 pit bikes are a fantastic option for a budget-friendly build. Like I say, I've got, just over $400 into it, and you don't even need to do certain things. Like I bought the body kit and I bought a bunch of things, but you can find these things extremely reasonable, and the parts are very, very affordable and very easy to find. You go on Amazon, you go on eBay, you type in pit bike handlebars or pit bike kickstand, whatever the case may be, and they're pretty universal as far as these little pit bikes go. I don't know how many manufacturers there are in China, but they seem to be all doing similar things. You could even get like a 125cc upgrade kit for this thing for less than $100. You can get carburetors, you can get anything you need really inexpensively. And if you're on a budget or you just want a little project, these are a fantastic option. It's not a Kawasaki or a Honda or a Yamaha, but it'll get your kid around the yard. It'll get your kid out there and they'll learn the ropes and learn how to shift through the gears and have a fantastic time. I wish I had something like this when I was a little kid. When I was 11 years old and rocking my little 3 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go with this. I'll take you around and show you a little more of the bike and get a little more of the details. In the future, we'll be doing more bike projects. I've got other bikes that you can't see because they're behind the camera, but we'll be working on those later. I've got a couple Harleys and I got a Yamaha race bike and a Bull Taco 1976 dirt bike, and yeah, a couple other little things here and there to mess around with, and all stuff we'll go through on this channel. And this is where we're getting started with this little pit bike here. All right, let's see what kind of stuff we have here. We have some cables, throttle cable, grips, throttle, looks like a clutch lever, brake lever, rear brake, There's the kickstand and foot pedals. Here we have our brakes. So we have the rear brake and master cylinder, front brake with the master cylinder there. There are the brakes. Looks like the plastics kit, your number plate, front fender, rear fender, side covers, more side covers, here we have the seat. Pretty basic, but it should work. One more package, and this will do it. Oh, it's the bracket for the brakes. So that's the bracket for the rear brake. Goes on here somehow. We'll figure it out. And that's it. So this is the pit bike project. Looks like I'm gonna have just about everything I need to take care of this build. I do have one issue that I ran into. So the brake caliper mount and the brake caliper that I purchased don't seem like they're gonna work together. But often when you're doing these projects, you find things that just need a little tweaking or need to be reevaluated, and that's often the way it goes. That's part of the fun. That's part of why we do these things, you know, troubleshooting and figuring it out and the creativity. And yeah, a lot of times when you're going into a project, you don't even know what you're gonna do until you get there. You figure it out and you watch some YouTube videos, and maybe that's why you're here. So yeah, it's trial and error. And that goes with any bike project. You know, you start small and you work your way up. And the more experience you get and the more of these you do, the better you get. Well, you can find more of me and the projects that I've done in the past on Instagram at NobleMoto. You can find some of my work and other motorcycle related content at motorquestnetwork.com. You can find some ice racing from last winter, some live events moving forward into the summer. There'll be some drag racing and maybe some flat track racing. There's also some video on demand. I'll put links in the description below for both Instagram and Motor Quest Network. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.